Asean TV, and I'm Cornelian Tegasit Sawadika. Right now I'm at Rancho Chanvi Country Club in Khao Yai, and it is the newest golf course to date. When you think of Khao Yai courses, you often get a perception of, cowboyish themes. But right here at Rancho Chanvi Country Club, it is very relaxing and tranquil in a very contemporary and modern environment. I'd say it is the perfect destination if you want to escape the city within a few hours only. Not only am I at a very fantastic location, I'm also with a very fabulous individual, Kun Anutin Chanvirakun. Not only am I in a fabulous location, but I'm also with a very interesting individual, Kun Anutin Chanvirakul. Do you mind introducing yourself briefly, what you have done in the past or what are you doing in the future?
In the past, I used to be a businessman. Mm-hmm. I also used to be a politician, but at present I'm nowhere man, and I haven't yet had any plan for future yet. So for the time being, after the government that I was a member of the cabinet had been overthrown from the 2009 coup. So I really haven't been doing anything on a permanent basis yet. So my family has some property in this area.
Yeah.
So I just represent my family to help develop, to make a golf course, at least to make this neighborhood become more and more famous and more attractive to tourists and all golfers. And we believe that Khao Yai will be very boom in this near future. So I think to early develop the property in this area at present will benefit the business in the long term.
Mm-hmm. So apart from having a golf course, what other facilities does Rancho Chanvi have?
Well, we just finished 18 holes golf course. Actually, it is probably the newest golf course that recently been on service in Thailand.
Yes.
In the near future, we try to build some resorts and maybe a medium-sized hotel accommodation, and we're talking with the flying school.
Wow.
That we might joint venture with them to do the flying training facility here in Khao Yai.
Wow.
So it will not only attract the golfers itself, but also people who are interested in flying, and also the new training pilots will have another facility to do touch and goes, to do full stop landing, to practice their flying in another neighborhood.
So I know this course is new, but how long has it been actually operating for?
Actually, the course had just been open since September 1st. So it is
3 months?
Entering the third month now.
So how's it going?
It's getting better and better every day. We hope that this golf course will be another talk of the town for the golfers, especially at this very month of the year,
high
where
season.
in Thai we say that there's a saying that we play golf in the air-conditioned course. It's not
Not literally
under
indoor.
roof, not indoor air conditioned, but the weather here is really freezing, especially in the morning. And when December falls due, the weather will even be nicer. And golfers will not realize that they are playing in Thailand.
Wow. So what was your vision when you first start out the project?
Most of this, I would say, has been the result from mistake.
Result from mistake.
Actually, when our family
delighted.
bought this land, we were planning to do some kind of farming, plantation,
Agriculture,
not full-scale agriculture, but maybe some kind of
crops,
dairy products. And I think after I sat on the wheel of the tractor for a while, I feel that wasn't me.
Okay.
And the land here, from looking over all the perspective,
Possibilities.
all the panoramic view surrounded this piece of land. So I discussed with my siblings, brothers and sister, and as well as my parents. So we decided to turn it into a golf course, in believing that Khao Yai will be very attractive and
Yes.
very
Developing into
developing
something
in
bigger.
a very near future. Especially the flood will never get up here. So
True. Everyone is buying property here because of the
the
flood.
height, the elevation itself is already 1,200 feet.
Wow.
So if there is ever a flood here, then I think
The whole world.
country will be kind of lake. So I think we believe that we made the right decision.
I think so. You guys can't see it at home, but the parking lot is fully packed. So
That just recently
no.
took place.
Well, so then let's move on to you as an individual. So you're a golfer, right?
I'm an amateur golfer, of course.
Are you
Yeah.
sure? Are you just being humble?
My score could be 60-38, and vice versa. So I'm a very unreliable golfer.
Well,
But if I ever play with a nice young lady like
Oh.
you, my score may develop,
Really?
or could even go busted. Let's see.
well, you have to tune in for that later. So, apart from playing golf, what other activities do you enjoy doing?
Actually, I like playing most of the sports. I do riding, horse riding.
Athletic.
I do water skiing.
Wow.
I play quite a lot of sports. Lately, I have been interested in learning how to fly, and I just recently got the
License?
private pilot license.
Wow.
So now most of my time I spend in the air, in trying to further my scale and my type of rating. And maybe one day I may become a commercial pilot
Commercial pilot.
if I pass the exam.
Oh, so there's a couple of steps you have to.
Or there are still further steps
Yeah.
away. But we've got to try.
Yeah.
I think flying does give a lot of concentration for the pilot, and it moves everything away from your head and only concentrate on one thing. So it's
Wow.
quite good and
Quite.
could it is another kind to me, another kind of meditation. And once I left something out of my head for a while and concentrating on a specific
one
thing,
thing,
then after that I could think of something else that I could move on with my life.
So there you go. If you wanna try and relax, I thought flying may give you an adrenaline rush, but you hear
does,
from the.
it does give a lot of adrenaline.
But he said it's a type of meditation, so go try it out one day. But right now, that's all the time we have for this sit-down interview. So let's move on to the Courtney on Green, and let's see how good you are, and see how this beautiful lady can affect you,
You bet.
so to
Let's see.
speak. Tune in.